Hi, my name is Tiara Smith. I'm a seven-figure Etsy shop optimization specialist and analyst with over 5 years of experience optimizing and analyzing 100 plus Etsy shops over a variety of niches, target customers, industries, whatever you want to call it. I help aspiring and current Etsy sellers go from feeling overwhelmed and unsure about growing their business to running a highly optimized, profitable Etsy shop so they can scale their revenue and build a successful, sustainable business. If you'd like to work together, all my links are down below and I would love to hop on a call with you. In this video, we're going to tackle all there is to know about unlocking Etsy SEO. Everything you need to know as an Etsy seller to get your products seen and purchased. Today, we are breaking down the essential factors that impact your Etsy SEO and help you rank higher in search results. By the end, you'll know exactly how to make your listings more visible to potential buyers and ultimately drive more sales. Now, first things first, the main elements influencing Etsy SEO include your title, tags, the first few lines of your description, attributes, categories, and one more feature that I'm going to mention in just a bit that a lot of people overlook. Each of these plays a vital role in helping Etsy understand your product and matching it to what customers are searching for. Now let's dive deeper into the role of keywords in Etsy SEO, particularly long tail and short tail keywords and how they shape your visibility on Etsy. For Etsy, you want to focus heavily on long tail keywords. These are 3 to 4 word phrases that have a more defined buyer intent and often represent underserved demand, which means less competition. An example of a long tail keyword could be custom engraved wooden bookmark rather than just bookmark. Long tail keywords give you the advantage of targeting specific searches with less competition, which is especially valuable in a crowded marketplace like Etsy. To find these long tail keywords, you would need to go back, ideally to the data that you garnered during your shop's market research phase. And this is kind of what I talk about here on this channel. So if you haven't done that yet, then you can go ahead and do it now. The tools that I recommend are Everbee, Sales Samurai, and erank. You can use those tools. They are keyword research tools specific to Etsy, and you can use them to pull keywords with high search volume and relatively low competition. And you want to choose keywords that do align with your product. Be sure to validate the keywords by logging out of your Etsy account to remove any biases from previous searches or previous purchasing behavior, and look at how the keywords are being suggested by Etsy's search suggestions. And that'll give you ideas of ways to elongate the keywords, but also it's just validation for those long tail keywords in themselves. Because if Etsy is recommending it, then it's pretty safe to assume that customers are clicking into it and purchasing that product or whatever listing that they're seeing on that first search page. Now, that being said, adding about 3 short tail keywords can actually enhance your visibility. So the short tail would be 1 to 2 words. They can enhance your visibility by targeting those broader searches, but be cautious, not overdo it. So short tail keywords like bracelet or wall art, they do have a lot more competition, but they allow your listings to catch broader traffic, especially once they gain traffic. The goal with your SEO is to use all 140 characters in your title strategically, aiming for, you want to aim to optimize for as many long tail keywords as possible, ideally prioritizing a diverse mix of keywords without overcrowding them. I'm going to touch more on this in just a bit. Each keyword in your title should be relevant and crafted to help your listing show up for, again, customers who would actually want to purchase your item. So we want to use all 13 tags too, again, trying to target a lot of those same keywords, but still taking a diversified approach with the keywords that we do select. And we want to try to ensure that each one is relatively unique and always that they are aligning to target the keywords that we have pinpointed during that market research process, being those keywords that had that underserved demand with lots of search volume and relatively low competition. As for a structured workflow for researching and prioritizing long tail keywords on Etsy, this is really, really important. It's also a great starting point for new product ideas. First, you'll want to start by thinking like your ideal buyer. What specific phrases would they type into Etsy when searching for a product like yours? If your item is a handmade ceramic coffee mug, they might search for handmade ceramic coffee mug rather than just mug. But the goal here is to validate these keywords. You need to start again with those tools like Everbee and Sales Samurai, both of which also offer Chrome extensions to quickly gather keyword data directly from Etsy. You could also use erank for broader research and keyword trends. When using these tools, look for keywords with a balance of, again, high search volume and lower competition. What qualifies as high and low is subjective and varies by niche. So use your best judgment based on the numbers that you see. Diving deeper into exploring Etsy's search bar suggestions, you can do so by, again, logging out of your Etsy account to eliminate those personalized results and begin typing your core keywords and see what Etsy auto-suggests. This will help you discover longer, more specific keywords to target that might not appear in tool data, but are directly tied to how customers are searching. Another trick, click through top-ranking organic products in search results, so don't click into those ads, and use Everbee's listing analysis feature, which is part of Everbee's Chrome extension, to see which tags and keywords are driving traffic to those listings. You just install the Chrome extension and you will see that button show up on listings and you can analyze all those stats. Always be sure to manually search those keywords that you are finding from these third-party tools within Etsy so you can also assess the quality of competition on the first page. We got the quantity from tools, but we want the quality. So looking at it as a human will let you assess how competitive these competitors truly are and how hard it's actually going to be for you to enter that market effectively. If the listings ranking for a keyword are subpar, it might represent a quality gap that you can leverage. This is you taking a look at products and listings as a human. So some questions to ask could be about the product quality and aesthetics. How do their products look compared to yours? Value propositions. What unique selling points are they offering and communicating from search? Things like bestseller tags, the number of reviews, or even things like free shipping can increase a listing's value in a customer's eyes. So taking note of those things as well to understand maybe how competitive that market is. Lots of bestsellers would mean that you have lots of high quality competitors, and looking at those entry level price points as well can help you to gauge whether it's really a market you'd want to enter if the price points of bestsellers are maybe lower than you really feel like dealing with. Again, always looking at if the prices are competitive. And then again, what are buyers? This is really, really important actually. Clicking into those listings and seeing what buyers are saying in their reviews will also help you to pinpoint those listings or those products' strengths and weaknesses so you can leverage the opportunities that are being left open by these competitors. Let's dive into the details of optimizing titles and tags to maximize your listing's visibility. When structuring your title, again, aim to use long tail keywords that are specific and targeted. Again, they have less competition, which means you're more likely to rank higher for them. Remember, the first 44 characters of your title are the most visible in search results. You can see them from search. So prioritize the strongest, most descriptive keywords here. This does not affect how it is weighted or ranked into SEO, but it is what customers see from search. So this is where you'd want to have your descriptive keywords that convey further value. Think like premium hardwood, solid wood, organic, vegan. Those are the kind of things that you'd want to make communicated from those first 44 characters of your title. For low-cost items, readability isn't really important for titles. You don't have to put commas and dividers in them, and the kind of like you can just do a full title with no dividers in there. But if you're selling higher ticket items, you may want to make your title more readable. So some dividers, putting a bar, those commas, that can definitely help with enhancing clicks and then conversions as well. You want to use all 140 character title space to exact match for long tail keywords. Again, you're going to be also targeting those short tail 1 to 2 word phrases within those long tail keywords as well. That's just kind of how it works. But you also want to be mindful of keyword diversity in your title to avoid redundancy. For instance, if your title includes fall porch decor and front porch decor, both of these keywords overlap by targeting porch decor. Instead, opt for varied phrases like fall porch decor and front porch sign to broaden your reach and align with different search intents. Why? Because Etsy uses broad keyword matching, meaning it will mix and match words in your title to cover different search queries. For example, a title like handmade lavender soy candle gift set could rank for searches like lavender candle gift or a handmade soy candle. This is why it's important to diversify keywords instead of repeating similar ones. If you use 2 very similar keywords like lavender candle and lavender soy candle, it's less effective than adding new search terms like relaxing candle gift. And I would love to dive even more deeply into these things if you want to see very tangible examples of this in play, because you can definitely assess this for yourselves. But this is how Etsy SEO works. It does map different keywords together, and you can observe this within Etsy ads stats and even organic traffic stats once you do start getting views on your listings within your shop. When structuring the title, you may want to lead again with some key descriptive words and then place adjectives afterward where possible to exact match with keywords that Etsy is suggesting. Buyers a lot of times will start searching for broad nouns first and then narrow down with specifics like the adjectives after the noun. So it can be beneficial for you to exact match for how Etsy may be suggesting keywords versus you maybe focusing on how to type it in a way that is grammatically correct. An example of this rearrangement could be something like pink notebook personalized. That's not how we would speak, but it is how somebody would search based on how Etsy is recommending search suggestions. Moving on to tags, an essential yet often underutilized component of Etsy SEO. Etsy allows you to use 13 tags per listing, and each tag is an opportunity to expand your listing's reach across different search terms. When creating your tags, the strategy is similar to your title, prioritizing long-tail keywords and mixing in a few relevant short-tail keywords. This helps Etsy's algorithm to match your listing with a wide array of potential buyer queries. So, for example, if your main keyword is handmade soy candle, your tags can include variations like lavender candle, eco-friendly home decor, or even seasonal ones like winter candle gift. This diversity in keywords lets your product show up in both broad and niche searches, maximizing exposure. But again, you do want to try to target those market gaps. So those keywords with that underserved demand validated by those third-party tools and Etsy search to an extent. Remember, tags work together with titles, so you don't need to repeat words in your tags that are already in your title. Focus on adding unique keywords that further describe your product or capture different angles of search intent. This might mean including tags like gift for mom, self-care gift, or even aromatherapy to tap into different customer motivation. Here's a big tip. Look at the tags your competitors use on successful listings. Tools like Everbee and Sales Samurai have Chrome extensions, and they can allow you to analyze high-performing listings and see which tags they use directly on that listing in Etsy.com. If you see certain tags repeatedly used by top sellers, that could be a good indication that they're relevant to your target audience and getting lots of traffic, but always try to also gauge how much competition is even there for that keyword. Lastly, keep in mind that Etsy automatically adds tags based on your selected category of that product and attributes. So whatever you put into the back end of that listing, think decor style, farmhouse, mid-century modern, all of these also factor into the tags that Etsy automatically generates for that listing. Auto-generated tags such as gifts for her or home decor. You can really save space in your 13 manual tags by taking note of what Etsy automatically generates so you don't repeat any of the tags that Etsy is already putting for that listing. This can allow you to focus on unique descriptors that, again, Etsy hasn't already applied. You don't ever need to repeat a tag if you see that Etsy is automatically generating it, which you can always see on the bottom of any listing that is active on Etsy under Explore More related searches. The goal here is to maximize the range of keywords your listing can rank for while keeping everything relevant. By filling out all 13 tags thoughtfully and strategically, you're creating more chances for your listings to appear across diverse searches and ultimately reach more potential buyers. Now we get into that special component of Etsy SEO that I had hinted on earlier. It is a critical element, the listing quality score. This is a factor that Etsy uses to determine how well your listings perform and how likely they are to convert views into sales. Essentially, Etsy wants to prioritize listings that are proven to satisfy buyers and leads to purchases because those are listings that keep shoppers coming back to the platform. Here's how it works. Conversion rate impact. Your listing quality score heavily relies on how many views turns into sales. Each time a buyer clicks on your listing and completes a purchase, Etsy sees it as a positive indicator that your listing is relevant, appealing, and of high quality. The higher your conversion rate, the better your listing's quality score, which can help it rank higher in Etsy's search results. So this also goes hand in hand with those customer experience factors. Remember, everything in your listing affects the score, not just SEO. Photos, descriptions, price, and even customer service all play a part because they all impact whether a shopper decides to buy. For instance, clear, high-quality photos that accurately showcase your product and an informative, well-written description can make buyers feel confident in their purchase, increasing the likelihood of conversion. And then there's listing performance over time. Etsy also tracks how your listing performs over time. A listing with consistent sales and positive customer reviews will build a stronger quality score, which in turn helps it maintain higher rankings. It's like building a good reputation within Etsy's algorithm. The takeaway, optimizing for listing quality score is about more than just keywords. It's about setting up your listings to be conversion focused. Think of it as a holistic approach. Every aspect of your listing should work together to make buyers feel compelled to click add to cart. So to wrap up, make sure your titles, tags, and descriptions align with high demand keywords and are optimized to boost conversions. Keep your keywords diversified, avoid redundancy, and always think like your buyers to target terms that match their intent. For more guidance, I do recommend checking out Etsy's seller handbook articles like How Etsy Search Works and Using Listing Titles to Get Found in Search. These articles dive deeper into search functionality and best practices for Etsy SEO. And just a brief overview of some of those third-party Etsy research tools, which will serve as likely the foundation of your SEO strategy. Again, I do recommend Everbee. It's excellent for keyword research directly on Etsy's search bar, but also as a standalone website. And it's great for analyzing competitor listings with its Analyze Listing feature. Then there's Sales Samurai, which also integrates with Etsy search and provides helpful metrics on pricing, shipping, and keyword trends. Really helpful with those Etsy-based keyword trends. eRank is also a good tool, especially for trend analysis and for finding more broad keywords or related keywords that don't directly match your search terms. So related, broad, a more diversified keyword strategy. Alura is great for analyzing customer reviews, listing trends, and keyword insights. It automates the customer reviews analysis process. So I do like to use that tool for garnering that data really quickly. And then Etsy Hunt is a solid supplemental tool with shop analysis features for understanding your competition in depth. My top 3 tools would be Everbee, Sales Samurai, and eRank. And I also like to use ChatGPT for automating the analysis process and just feeding it a lot of data in terms of especially those customer reviews and whatever features we can get about the product listings within those descriptions, titles, and text copy that can be copied as well. ChatGPT is great for automating that process as well. So if you would like for me to turn your shop into a highly optimized, profitable, sustainable business, then please feel free to reach out to me at OmniShopSolutions.com. Again, I would love to hop on a call with you and chat about your goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are ready to take your Etsy shop to the next level, whether you're just getting started or struggling to see results, I've got something for you. My Etsy shop optimization course is in the works, and it is designed to help sellers like you go from confusion and slow sales to running a thriving, profitable shop. I walk you through everything from optimizing your listings with SEO to standing out in a crowded market and scaling your shop for long-term success. Right now, I'm offering a special pre-sale deal with limited spots available. When you join today, you'll get early access to exclusive bonuses like a one-on-one strategy session with me and live Q&A calls. But this offer is only available for a limited time, so please don't miss out. If you're ready to turn your Etsy shop into a revenue-generating machine, click the link below and secure your spot now. I can't wait to help you transform your business and life. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thank you for watching this to the end, and I will see you in the next one.